Why everyone hates Nina Lin.
Just take it to go. It's getting late. You know what I'm saying? I need my 100.
The rest of the that be saying, yeah, no, valid, this content, go suck Max's.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say her crash out was completely justified. In my opinion, she didn't do enough. I think food is one of those things that you don't play with. You don't touch people's plates. How many times have you heard people say, this is how I feed my family or something like that? People do not play when it comes to food. Food is one of those things that seems not valuable, but it is. I think she didn't crash out enough. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. She ain't crash out enough in my opinion.
Imagine you're just sitting there chilling, enjoying your amazing food, Chipotle bowl, kava bowl in this case, and somebody decides to go in and grab your entire plate of food, throw it into a bag, and think that that is content somehow. Well, that's what happened right here, and apparently that's enough for people to switch up on a specific content creator, that being Nina, the one who got her bowl taken and snatched up by another content creator named Ash Alk. And it has people in a divide for some odd reason that I can't really understand. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who these two content creators are and how this all started in the first place.
So you don't apologize for pulling my pants off?
You trying to get away, I was trying to get hold of you.
Yo, my out.
I wasn't even looking.
It don't matter. You can.
Ash Alk and Nina are actually two well-known streamers who had different platforms that they built up, coming from Streamer University, if you haven't heard of them before that, and have already collabed before this. So when they announced that they were doing another collab together, a lot of people were actually pretty excited. Nina is a pretty high-headed person, while Ash is a troll who goes around just trying to make a bunch of people laugh, and even putting them in uncomfortable situations at times. Fortunately for them, their collab this time did not go well, as even though they were doing a handcuff challenge that started off pretty nicely with them going around doing escape rooms and things of that nature, when they—
You can't put this on Max. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is not Max's fault. Ash is grown. Ash is a grown man. He decided to take the deal. Alright? I'm gonna keep it a buck. You cannot blame Max. Max put it in the air, yes, but it is not his fault. Ash a grown man, bro.
$100, and instead of turning it down, he decided to do it, causing this chaos.
And after that, some Chinese food, and go dim sum, dessert, bubble tea,
BBM
head
watching.
back, and get a massage again.
What I'm. Huh? Listen. There's things that have to happen in life, and that you have to just trust me. All right, it's the whole trust exercise. Look at me, Nina. Nina, look at me. Look at me and just stay looking right here. Now look over there.
What do you want?
Just look over there.
She knew something. She knew he was on bull, bro. You're
not stealing from me. You can't steal food from me. There's no way you're stealing from me.
We should probably just take this to go. Just take it to go. It's getting late. You know what I'm saying? I need my 100. I need my 100 right now.
I don't care if somebody pulls out a briefcase and offers you 10
billion. Well, actually, alright. They offer you $1 million. Go ahead and do what you got to do. But we splitting it. But $500, gang. You better not touch my food for $500. It better be at least 5 bands. Some of y'all may say, "You really not about that bread then?" Then I guess I'm not about that bread. Because you're not throwing away my food. You're not touching my food. Put your dirty hands in my plate. Are you crazy? You must be out of your mind. You must have lost it. You're brazy.
hands to take the food that I'm eating right there. If I haven't ate all day, I don't care if it's one honey bun. If you think you're gonna put your hands on the food that I am eating and think that I'm going to be okay with it, you have lost your mind. I don't even be eating like that. I'm skinny. But obviously that's gonna cause a bunch of people to sit there and laugh at it. They thought it was a troll. They thought it was jokes. I mean, they are doing a stream together and making content. So at the end of the day, that interaction right there would just be content. Unfortunately, the person that Ash is doing the stream with is Nina, someone that is known to crash out and be very upset. That's the whole point why Playboy Max wanted him to do it in the first place. And a bunch of people got upset at her for being upset.
Holy shit, I can't even look. I'm sorry. Look at me. Look. No. I was forced. I had to do this.
What the f doing? What the doing?
Nina. Look.
Yo, what the you doing?
No. I was manipulated. You don't understand.
Bro, I'm trying to eat, bro.
There's a higher.
What the problem?
There's a higher power right now.
Right now. Do you have a hammer? No, take it right now, bro. Take it off me. I'm so down. Take it off me. Take that.
Call the police.
I'm not even playing. Take it. Do you have a hammer?
I had to.
You know, look, put your hand down.
We're splitting this.
Put your hand down.
The police grade. The police.
Put it down. Ow. Stop touching it. Stop.
Ow,
Move, bro.
Look at me.
Move.
Listen.
I'm dead ass. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. I'm fucking with you, bro.
Now, is this crash out really worth it? That's the $1,000,000 question here. Now, while this started at a restaurant with her,
Worth it or not, she should have done it. Touching people's food is mad disrespectful, bro. I didn't even think about it till now, but that's mad disrespectful. Cause you're not gonna touch somebody's food if you respect them. You're not gonna put your hand in somebody's plate, caress their food, and throw it into your kava bag. You're not gonna do that to somebody you respect, to somebody you actually like. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it's Ash, so he's a troll, but it's still disrespectful.
sitting there getting her food demolished, throwing up tables. She walked into multiple different restaurants asking for a hammer to break these handcuffs, and at one point even ended up getting on the phone with the police, calling them, saying she's going to endanger Ash because she needs to be separated from him because of how mad that made her. Because at the end of the day, what a lot of people are saying is it's just food. So why is she so upset? And we are making content. We are both gaining from this. I mean, this went so viral. She proceeded to leave and then continue on crashing out. That's actually the real issue here.
Yo, chat. I'ma go. Thank you guys for today. W to everybody in the chat, bro. I love y'all. I'm sorry, bro. I just need to go before I do some dumb shit. I know I will. The rest of the fuckers that be saying, yeah, no, this is valid, this content, go suck Max too, bitch, because I'm not the one. I'm really not the fucking one, bitch. There's gotta be some LA shit. Like, what the fuck? This is exactly why I say, yo, LA is not built to cut out. Like, it's not good. Like, LA is dead for the sellouts, the soul selling. I'm good on that. Like, dead ass, you wanna suck? Go suck his. Don't suck my. And then go show him, hey, I suck Nina. Look at that. That's weird as bro. That's weird as. Do I not deserve to dead ass strangle and like, do I not do it? Like, literally, if I were to do that and we turn the cameras off after the cameras, am I allowed to go him? Like,
now for me, she's going a little bit.
Yeah, she gotta chill. You can't be talking about taking life. You can't joke like that. Those are threats. But it's completely justified in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. There's not one thing she said that I'm like, oh man, it's real. About food? Man, I already told y'all once, I'll tell y'all again. For the right food, I'll snitch on everybody. Blood related or not. I'm knocking off everybody. Straight Aaron Yeager.
2-4 saying she wants to off him. I don't know if I would take it to that big of an extreme, but I could definitely understand her being upset and being valid that just because you turn the cameras on doesn't mean that all morals and empathy, all that just goes out of the window. And now because we have this camera in front of you recording, everything can just be put in this content umbrella and now nothing truly matters. And I don't know why people are acting upset or seeming surprised that this is happening, because we already had conversations like this before with Streamer University, an agent crashing out on somebody because they went into his room thinking it was just going to be content.
That's exactly what this reminded me of. That is exactly what this reminded me of. You can't mess with somebody's stuff and say it's just content. You can't. Their reaction is on you, bro. Why do you think YouTubers used to fake pranks? I used to think they were real, but let's be honest. How are you gonna fake an Uber? How would you fake an Uber? Come on, gang. Like, let's be honest here.
At the end of the day, yes, that could just be a small action. Oh my gosh, you went into your room and took some Nerf guns. It shouldn't be that deep. But it's the fact that you're breaking his personal boundary and thinking that just because you're recording it and uploading it to the internet, that makes it all valid.
You think I'm fucking playing, nigga? Yo, what the fuck? Where these niggas at? Where this J nigga at?
There's a difference. You think it's appropriate to come in my room when I'm not there? Yes, man. Yes, bruh. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Revenge probably the best thing in the world, bro. When Agent came in here slamming jits, talking about get the F out. Bro, this what I live to see right here. Because why are you playing like that, bro? This what I live to see right here.
Y'all niggas think it's appropriate to come in my fucking room when I'm not there? It's a difference between content, nigga. Learn the fucking difference, bitch ass nigga. Get this nigga the fuck out of here.
I don't know why people sit here and act like this content boundary doesn't get crossed time and time again. Specifically with clip formers, it can get worse and worse. It's not just in this Agent clone where somebody came up to him thinking that it would be a funny joke to tell him to go off himself.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Your girlfriend's a whore and you should. Your girlfriend's a whore and you should.
What'd you say? What'd you say? You know what's crazy? Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at yourself, bro. Look at yourself.
I'll dump you on Gengi, bro. On Gengi, I'll dump you, bro.
On camera, you told somebody to do self-harm. On cam. For a clip. How famous did he get since then? How much fame did he get since then? I hope it was enough. Because that's insane to say to somebody. That's insane to say to somebody you don't like. To say it to somebody you don't even know is actually insane. That's gotta be like an illness, bro. I'll dump you on Gangy? Are you serious?
A lot of people forget at the end of the day is that these are real people, and once this camera turns off, they are still living their lives. And all of these examples, when that camera turns off, what you think might be clip forming, it might be an innocent joke, might actually be affecting them in the background, or they might actually have something going on in the background that is truly affecting them. And in this situation, that shines bright here because Nina actually talked about on stream that recently she had somebody pass away in her family, so her emotions are already high. She's already upset. Added on to the fact she's trying to enjoy a meal and doesn't like being disrespected, which she has stated multiple times by multiple streams she's been on, obviously is going to cause a big reaction.
At 10:30, he just left. They told me, my grandmother told me right before he left, he said Nina. He didn't scream his kid. He didn't say anything about anything. He just fucking said Nina.
The big thing to take away from the situation is that content creators at the end of the day are people just like me and you. Yes, that simple interaction may not be that deep and you could just buy another kava bowl, but honestly that could have just been the breaking point for her after emotions that have been building up from other things already going on. And genuinely, I'm not gonna lie and say if somebody offered me $500 to destroy somebody's bowl, I might do it, thinking it could just be content at the end of the day, but I would not be shocked or upset that if they retaliated back at me, it would just make sense. I sat here and just destroyed your food. It doesn't matter how much money I'm gonna get. At the end of the day, you are probably gonna be upset because you are affected by my actions. You might see it as overreacted, but in all reality, it could have just been a bottle up from already frustrated emotions, things going on that just exploded at that moment, and genuinely should not be taken as harshly as a lot of people on the internet are taking it. Ash himself, after reviewing this, says he understands why she would be mad. So he'll understand why a lot of people are still defending it. He himself is sitting here being like, yeah, it would kind of make sense why she would be upset at my actions.
Kind of. It ain't kind of. It was. She had 100% right to throw that table and talk crazy. 100%. Some people may not care about their food. People work to get their money. That money goes to food, bills. Wasting stuff like that in that manner is kind of crazy. Alright, it's not a script. She didn't know what was happening. You just reached your hand in her bowl. That's the third time I'm saying that. You just reached in her bowl, gang. Like, that's wild work.
At that given moment when I did that, it was gonna be bad because I said like, hey, you don't really want your food, right? I'm like kind of insinuating like the food is about to get cooked, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, I bet he sends his 100, I split it with her 50-50. I get her a new bowl, whatever, and it's like, yeah, she might like get mad at me, but it's not like actually mad. It's just her.
This is a beautiful house or apartment. I don't know if this a B&B. I don't know what this is. I don't know if he owns this right here, but it's hard.
Strolling, bro. I promise you, I wouldn't have done that if I thought she was gonna really like get mad, like actually get mad like that, like off camera shit. You know what I'm saying? I would, first of all, I would never fucking do this off camera. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like, oh, bro, you're bending your morals for camera, bro. Cash, what's the one thing I always say, bro? I will never bend morals for a ticket sale, like awesome. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. fucking, you know what I'm saying? I will never bend my morals for whatever it is.
Obviously, at the end of the day, the situation can be solved. As you saw, he talked to her off camera, DM'd her. I would hope that they will resolve it because their content together is genuinely funny and entertaining, and something like this is disrespectful but can be handled in a way where they can both still maintain their friendship and make content together. I just hope that people understand these clips, these entertainment segments, all this stuff happening still affects people once these cameras turn off. And just because you have a camera on doesn't mean you can go out here clip forming like crazy and expect people to just not retaliate, not react, or not do anything about it. At the end of the day, that is just how I feel. And before this video ends, obviously I gotta talk about the crazy thing that's going on, which is the fact that you are seeing my face. Well, that's because we hit 20K subscribers. And yes, I mean this would not be possible without y'all. Thank you for even
Oh, snap. This is, bro. Bro showed his face for the 20K. What happened when he hit 30, 40? Hey, somebody got to ask the tough question. Somebody got to ask the question. All right? He only had 20. He about to hit 30. What happens at 30? What happened at 40? 35, 45, 50K, 100K. But yeah, man, I completely think she was justified. I ain't gonna lie. She didn't crash out enough for me. Bro, when it come to my food, bro, don't touch my food, bro. I'm not a big guy, but I love my food, bro. If I bought it, if I got it, I wanted to eat it. I was looking forward to it. Don't touch my food. Alright? Please. It's mad disrespectful. But I hope she good. I hope they figure it out, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think.